Good afternoon. We're here today with a home version of our show, Cooks at the Brooks. My name is Donnie. I'm your normal host and chef, but today with me I have a special guest, my son Easton, who's going to be helping me with our breakfast recipes today. Say hi to everybody, Easton.
Hello.
So this morning we're going to be making monkey bread. It's a big favorite of my family. It's super simple. It's easy to make with kids, as you're going to see, because I'm going to let him do a majority of the stuff for the recipe today. So first you would get a bundt pan. Looks just like this. I'm going to spray some cooking spray in it. Will you do that for me while I grab the biscuits?
Good enough.
Yeah, we want to make sure we get it up the sides too. That way it's going to come out really easily at the end here. All right. Now you basically can take any brand of biscuits, really any size. You want to just cut them up into small bite-sized pieces. These smaller can of biscuits, if you quarter the biscuits, it should be perfect size. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up this can of biscuits. I may have to have you do it, I'm not strong enough. There we go. And what I'm going to have Easton do for me, grab him a knife, just cut butter knife so it's safe for kids. If you'll just cut those in quarters. And once you get done with 2 biscuits, let me know. While he's doing that, we'll trade places. You get a cup of regular granulated sugar and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and you mix them in a large Ziploc bag. Two teaspoons of cinnamon. We're going to seal that up really good and shake that up, let it mix up, because what you're going to do is literally take these cubed up biscuits, shake about 6 to 8 pieces at a time in this cinnamon sugar mixture, and then put them into the, yep, fantastic, if you'll work on the next one. So once you do 6 or 8 pieces of biscuit, you're gonna shake them in the cinnamon sugar mixture, then you're gonna put them in the bundt pan, trying to keep them as even as possible. And once we're done with all of our biscuits, then we're gonna put a special coating over it before we put it into our preheated oven, which we're gonna make sure that we preheat now. Oven needs to go on 350. We'll give that a few minutes while we're putting this together. So again, about 6 or 8 pieces in the cinnamon sugar mixture. This does a couple of things. It gives a good coating and flavor to the pieces of monkey bread, as well as it also helps them pull apart. Give that a little bit of a shake. So as you can see, this is a big hit with kids. So if you have kids or grandkids, nieces, nephews, this is a really easy recipe. Pretty low mess in the kitchen as well to put together. Easton is almost finished one whole can of biscuits, but usually takes about 4 cans of biscuits, about that size, to fill the bundt pan. And as promised, we do need to make our special coating to pour over this before we put it in the oven to bake. And that's going to be simply 1/2 a cup of butter, or a stick of butter, and 1 cup of brown sugar, and you do want to make sure that that's pressed in so that you get enough of that. And basically what you do is you heat it until the butter melts, and then you're going to boil it for about 1 minute. So again, just to thicken it up before you pour it over top of the biscuits. How are we coming with the biscuits? Doing all right? About time for me to open up another can for you, huh? Or you think you can do it better than I do?
You can do better than I do.
Well, you still got some left. Oh, wow. Think you're cheating. Can I get that out? Absolutely. I think there's 2 biscuits down there in the bottom. There you go. Go ahead and get you another can open here. It happens. It happens. Set that over to the side. Yep, there you go. These are annoying. My mom always taught me that you could use the base of a spoon to push down and open them as well. Right in the seam, so. Oops. Keep going on that. What do you think? You think you could do this without me?
Yeah.
Almost.
Yes, if we just have to do this.
If somebody opened the biscuits for you, you think you'd be okay?
I can open the biscuits.
Oh, okay. We'll let you try the next one. So I'm gonna put these in again. Like I said, just layer them in there to try to keep it as even as possible. And while he is cutting up some more biscuit, I'm gonna go ahead and get a small saucepan started heating up on the stove with our stick of butter. Again, we just want to melt the butter. Once the butter is melted, stir in the cup of brown sugar and then just boil it for just a minute just to get it to kind of thicken up before we pour it over our biscuits. Let me get you some more room to work there. When you use a large Ziploc bag like this, as you can see, sometimes I can do 10 or 12 pieces, so it actually go a little bit faster. For today's recipe, we're also going to try a couple of different biscuit bites in a muffin pan for our upcoming Cooks at the Brooks show, August the 30th at 10 o'clock. We want to see if we can pull off some individual bite-sized pieces of monkey bread, so we'll be trying that here in just a moment. While you're putting those up, let me check on our butter. It's starting to melt, so good there. That's our oven being preheated. All right, here. Hey, what does this say? You're struggling. It's a lot of cutting, huh? You know what I have seen Gran do? Take a pair of kitchen scissors.
Oh, I've seen her do that.
And cut them in half. Makes it a little bit quicker and easier. But
Let me get that off.
I'll tell you what we're going to do. Make this go a little bit faster. I'm going to open a can of biscuits for each of us. You cut one, I'll cut the other, and that way we'll be done.
Wait, so we just...
Find the label, it's right there. See where the aluminum is. Peel that back. Oh, all right, keep on it. Give it a little bit more, there you go. Grab it at this end. You give it a nice whack on the corner. And just like that, you can open a can of biscuits. Now you work right there, I'm gonna work right here. We'll get these cut up pretty quickly. Excuse me, son, we got a knife here. Some of our trash cleaned up. All right, while Easton and I finish cutting these up and get ready, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back in just a minute to show you what the finished product looks like before it goes in the oven.